is upside down and shaking all around. They see no end inside. I thought I was losing. I remember what you say. You've got a place for me. Protection from the storm. It's you I'm choosing. You've got a love so pure. It pulls me in for sure. It's all consuming. Your gentle lovingness washes away my mess. It proves you truly love the real me. Behold the beauty of the Lord. Oh, it washes me whiter than snow. Oh, this I know for sure. Your love, it makes me pure. Come wash over me and make me clean. Behold the beauty of the Lord. When I wanna run away, you gently reach for me. You set me up so high, I have no worries. You did not hide your face, did not turn me away. Of you, Lord, I will sing.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
What's up?
Yay!
Welcome to Recovery Unplugged Live, everyone. Check out our new logo. Thanks, Annabelle.
Annabelle the drum.
It is, the logo is on the stream. It's on my background. It's all of our new pictures for all of our posts and our broadcasts. So we appreciate her coming through and making that for me. It will soon say Recovery Unplugged Live
Yes.
when she gets back from Orlando, or when she gets to Orlando.
Get back from Orlando.
So how are you tonight?
Trying to chill out because I always freak out when I fly a little bit. My anxiety level goes up the bigger the airport is, and I have to make 2 stops on the way to Orlando.
Where'd you go? Where are you now?
I'm in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, and on Wednesday is when I fly into the ICFF.
Oh, so you have anxiety before you go for flying.
And when I get on the plane. Now, once I'm on the plane, once it takes off, I'm okay.
Do you find that, like, Bloody Marys help? I usually use that route.
Alcohol, but I don't have a budget for alcohol. You know what I mean? I take the free drinks and snacks.
I gotcha. So you'll be in Orlando for ICFF Wednesday.
Yes, I am nominated for Screenwriter of the Year, and what I discovered is, yes, we are nominated for the episode with Stephanie Ray and Del Weston and her father, and it's actually screening there. Yes, it's screening there Wednesday at 3 p.m., so I had to catch an earlier flight. I get in at 1:40. Annabelle and Lorraine are taking me, and we're rushing straight to the venue.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that Recovery Unplugged was going to be screening. When did you find that out?
When I looked at the app.
Whoops. ICFF, thank you for being a promoter and supporter of what we're doing here.
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew they said they were taking my film. I didn't know if it was going to, the episode, I didn't know if it was going to screen online or in person. So, that being said, it's like they have 2 award ceremonies. They said the pre-show at 1 o'clock, which Screenwriter of the Year and TV Show Awards are dumped in.
Mm-hmm.
And then the primetime stuff is, feature films and
Right. How fun though! That's awesome that our episode, and that was such a heartfelt interview with Stephanie and her father and having Dell there, and then like just being able to be like the cool thing was like they broadcast from her father's new studio that he set up, especially for her, and then to have her do the live version of the song from Letters to Daniel, that was awesome.
Yeah, I had COVID at the time.
That's
and my
crazy.
Hair was
Yeah. Fun. What else are you guys going to do down in Orlando?
pitch.
Okay.
Assassin's Redemption, we're seeking our portion of the financing. And because we're collaborating with Green Apple, they've guaranteed distribution, and they're coming on board with money too. But so I'm executive producer, co-director, and me and Missy are credited writers on that project. And it is actually like, okay, you can't see it, but it's this award over here. It's retooled from a script we did, Gemini Rising, which was an award-winning script. We changed it from a straight-out revenge story to kind of like a redemption story to fit Green Apple's. And I didn't feel like it was betraying, part of me was like, oh, I love revenge stories. I love assassins. And he loved the assassin too. And he's like, why does he want to, is she setting out to just kill him? I'm like, there's a lot of movies like that.
Yep, they're like, yeah, that's it.
But it's about redemption and forgiveness, but not in the way, I heard it put as not like faith-based, but faith-adjacent, where it has those themes, but it's not like you're being beat over the head with religion. It's like it says, people who are seeking, like preaching beyond the choir, but giving an alternative to what is out there usually on Friday or Saturday nights. And I really like that. My friend Andrew, who's been on here, sent me that article from the Wrap. So I said, yeah, I like that. Faith adjacent. I can really dig that.
Cool. So after you get back, do you have any other festivals in between ICFF and AOF?
Well, I have a film market that I'm going to, and I'm pitching the Letters to Daniel TV series and Recovery Unplugged, the talk show. And where there's development there is, through the Wrap, I got a link to something called the B Conference, and it's about inclusivity, based on race, gender, LGBTQIA, so people from the show Pose on FX, Billy Porter and Janet Mock, and Janet Mock was on the panel, and Marta Kaufman, who was one of the creator and writer for Friends, she was there, and and Angela Russo, who is Ostott, who is the Russo brothers' sister, who has writing credits including The Shield with Michael Chiklis, that used to be on FX, and then and also her most current movie is that she wrote and co-produced with her brothers. It's called Cherry, and it's about amphetamine addiction and PTSD. And Tom Holland stars in it, and it's called Cherry.
Gotcha. Okay.
I her, so I made a connection with her because she was my mentor, who I was paired with because it was a mentorship conference. And then a woman by the name of Elizabeth Gerald, who created the MJG movement in honor of her daughter Marcy, who was brutally raped and was unable to recover. And she died by suicide.
Aww.
So she went in full on, and she's a creative mental health advocate as well. And we teamed up, and we're like, the hardest part is like pulling celebrities, and that was like one of my dreams. Like, I have access to countless filmmakers, countless writers, and we both know everyday people. And she has connections with people like Oprah and Michelle Obama and and Jennifer Lewis, and I hope to have her on this show pretty soon. And we're going to team up on the talk show version, and we're going to be co-hosts, co-creators, and we're going to put a pitch deck together. And I have a meeting. I want to take that out to FilmCom, and I also have a meeting with a reality, like a non-scripted producer who has a show on TLC, or I don't know if it's Discovery, but she's like a cybercrimes person, and she has like a crime show. And so I've got a meeting with her on the 18th. What else?
That's when you go out there.
No, I'm not. I'm just, we're meeting up on LinkedIn, basically.
Gotcha, okay.
That's the beauty of technology, right? You're
right.
everywhere at once.
So the part in between, that thing in between, what was the name of the event?
FilmCom.
FilmCom.
It's a film market that is based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
And is it just online, or is it an in-person thing too?
It's just in person. It's just online this year because they're still... everybody's still not quite comfortable with the COVID thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's June 21st to 24th. And we'll also be pitching the Letters to Daniel TV series at ICFF.
Gotcha. And for those of you watching, if you want to come in live and say hello or ask a question of Amy or myself, feel free. You go to zoom.us and you hit 599-401-010. If you're watching on Facebook, just go ahead and message in there, hey, let me in, and I will send you the code that you need to get in, and then once I see your name pop up, I will let you in and come in and say, hey.
And this is my newest book. Can you read the title?
Breakdown to Bestseller. Yes, I can.
Yes, and it is available on Amazon as a print book, and also as I think it's not an ebook yet, but if you go to BarnesandNoble.com or Walmart.com, you can find it just as an ebook if you want to download it to like your Kindle or something like that.
Okay. Awesome. And we'll put that up on our site too.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep. We'll put that up on G1NBC.
And of course, my birthday is coming up on June 8th.
Yeah. And we're going to do a special live for that, I think, right?
Yes. June 6th. I want you to record it because we're also doing some interviews there.
Okay.
And footage. My cousin Mary, Rebecca, I think if you'll remember Rebecca McCorkle, sister. And it's going to have a special cake, and the cake was just going to be James Bond, like Casino Royale, but the beautiful young lady who traveled with me to Branson, Leigh Pugh, wanted to do something special, so she wanted to do a Letters to Daniel cake with Daniel Craig and Bond incorporated into it, and like put stills from behind the scenes and from the movie on
Wow, how cool.
Yeah, so I'll be sure to put that on live whenever the
so when you go live, from there we can interview people that are at the party, and then we'll also have a special, I'll have the number up there so that people can come in and say happy birthday to you live on Zoom as well. And even if you don't get to see it, if you're away and you're talking to people and they just pop in and say happy birthday, we'll have a recorded version of it so you can go back and check that out. That's Sunday, June 6th.
And Mary is going to gender bend and dress up as James Bond, Daniel Craig's James Bond. Like, the cover of Casino Royale. Where he's got the gray suit on and the white shirt and a black. She's got the silver. She's got the gray suit. All she has to do is have the white shirt because she can't wait to dress up.
Nice.
And so I have a cutout, life-size cutout of Daniel Craig, and so you can take pictures from Skyfall, and so he's James Bond really, and you can take like a novelty picture next to the cutout.
You need to set the cutout in front of the camera, and then have a male off camera. Hello, this is Daniel Craig. I would love to wish Amy a happy birthday. Or if we can get this to Daniel Craig, he can pop in.
Yeah, the only reason I'm comfortable doing it is because I know he doesn't know that I exist. So
He will soon.
yeah, it seems like it. So we also have the Guardian that I'm writing the character Bible for. It has been picked up for a limited 5-episode series by Green Apple.
Is that different than the movie?
Yes.
Okay. Same premise?
Okay. It's the same premise as the script I did. I originally wrote 5 episodes, but it's definitely same premise. He loved it. We showed him the pitch deck. He just, Joshua, said yes within 5 seconds of seeing what we had. He really dug that. And when I pitched Gemini Rising the next morning, he really dug that. It was Letters to Daniel where, he says, well, you'll need an A-list. The way to get that made is to get an A-list star to be narrator, who's doing Dear Daniel.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I'm going to try. I would love to have Kate Winslet do it. She's my favorite actress. But
that'd be awesome.
But we're pitching it, and we're taking it, pitching it everywhere we go. And the birthday is not just, we're going to have non-alcoholic martinis. They actually have non-alcoholic gin, non-alcoholic vermouth.
Okay.
I'm going to get cocktail olives and and get lemon. And my cousin Jackie is going to make non-alcoholic martinis because, that's the theme. And for people who don't want that, we'll have if you've ever had ginger ale and sherbet, that kind of.
Oh yeah.
That drink. And
birthday punch. That's party punch.
Yes, and it's non-alcoholic, and it's for people who don't want even any hint of something that's alcoholic. My cousin is also making baked spaghetti, and described what she puts in it. And she said, what about mushrooms? Does everybody like mushrooms? I said, it's my birthday. They can pick them out if they don't like them.
That's right.
That, and so it's set to be a really good time. I even got karaoke Bond themes, so people are going to be singing Bond themes really badly as the night goes by. My sister has a karaoke machine.
Nice. Nice.
So everybody, some people said, I have to dress up, and then some people were excited to do it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was just a really cool way to kiss COVID goodbye and just have a really good time.
Nice. And then after that, you'll be gearing up for AOF.
Yeah. No.
No? FilmCom.
But I'm already gearing up for conquering disabilities.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's overwhelming with all this other stuff. I'm actually writing 2 books at the same time, so it's all good, but it's kind of overwhelming at the same time because I shattered the screen to my computer. Mm-hmm. And I've yet to get the hard drive stuff off, but I'm waiting on I went to Walmart and they didn't have a double USB. I'm like, how can Walmart not have this? They go, oh, you'll have to try online.
Oh, right.
I need to get the deliverables to Green Apple for Letters to Daniel, and I need to get that stuff off.
I bet Amazon has one.
Yeah, I ordered it, so, but chances are it won't be here until when I'm in Florida. So it just has to wait. Gotcha.
And submissions for that are going good, and the festival itself is.
For the first or second year festival, it's good, but we're accepting books, we're accepting scripts. Please put a link to the Film Freeway on there. Also, no risk, um, because I would like to see about 20 more entries,
Okay.
and love to see scripts, books.
And if you can do that post on G1NBC Films, that movies
That's
page,
right. Right. Yes.
put those
Yes.
links in there, and then we'll share that out and get that out to everybody too. So,
Yeah, I will say next deadline is May 31st. So it's coming up in about a week
2
and a
weeks.
half.
Yeah, week and a half.
So,
Yeah, it's actually 2 weeks. It's 14 days. That's the 31st.
Oh wow! So 2
Because
weeks.
today's the 17th, so 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Conquering Disabilities with Film International Film Festival. Go to noriskfeefest.com
Or go to Film Freeway.
or go
and
to
just-
Film Freeway. Select that festival, and submit. And it can be a story about mental health advocacy or a person that has a mental health diagnosis. It can be a character,
a caregiver,
a writer, director, producer that has a diagnosis but is a creative.
Exactly.
Cool. I'll definitely be I'll be checking in on your festival when I'm in Vegas.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm submitting a recovery Unplugged live episode too.
Ooh. Which one? I forgot.
It'll be a secret. We'll let everyone know in a future episode if it gets accepted. If you accept it.
If you're submitting it to Conquering Disabilities with Film, I don't want to say that, because it's my show.
Oh, one thing over there too. I need to know because Brandon wants to submit a short for the Connected for the kind of like the last couple chapters. He's going to do it as a full feature film, but he made a short for it. Is there a festival out there that would fit well for him submitting that?
Because he's been on my show saying, I have anxiety, I have depression. He's he could submit it to my festival. I suggest he also submit it to AOF and Hollywood Dreams, or just submit to No Risk and let them decide.
Okay.
But definitely submit it to my festival, because him as a creative qualifies, because he deals with the issues the kind of people we want to highlight.
Okay. I will let him know that.
Or you do.
But he's coming, and he's looking forward to AOF and being part of the action over there. No pun intended.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
We have any questions?
No questions. No questions. We have to stall for 6 more minutes. Maybe you can show everyone your scratches. Show everyone your haul from Indie Gathering. Look at those. Look at those. Look, you're a triathlete.
Because it makes like that noise, I'm going to have my cousin Jill create a wind chime out of them.
Right. That's cool.
I'm kidding.
I don't think you're kidding.
Together.
How many of those you got there? 8?
9.
9. Are all those just for your film, full feature?
No. One of them is for Letters to Daniel. Then 2 of them are for, one's for Recovery Unplugged Sizzle, one's for Recovery Unplugged with Plank Gage, when we had him on the show. And the rest of them are script winners.
Gotcha. Still winning those script awards over there.
It's hard. Indie Gathering happens to attract a lot of screenwriting talent.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good then. Any other projects or project updates we need to give before we close out?
Working on 2 books, one nonfiction,
Mm-hmm.
which is about breaking through to the mainstream. And I think after my experience at Branson, that and as my experience with the B conference, it's pretty clear. Oh, I didn't tell you. Also, Elizabeth has connections at Netflix and Marvel Cinematic Universe and stuff like that. So she's actually helping me with stuff. So I don't want to get into that because I don't want to open the floodgates on her. But I'm helping her. She has these coloring books and comic books about rape survivors and a superhero for those in that individual. And I said, listen, I'd be happy to write a pilot for what, like, because we're like, we're helping each other. And Recovery Unplugged is really the big co-production thing we're doing. But as she also has 2 houses, and they're fixing them up for domestic abuse survivors. And I said I would send a shipment of nonfiction books to her ladies there because I'm about healing through arts and stuff like that. So that seemed a good marriage. And I'm working on 2 different books, and I've got like stress in my back, but it's all good. I just have to manage it.
Is it different being on the phone than on the computer when you're doing the show?
Yes, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like being on the phone. I'm much more comfortable being on the computer, but my Chromebook, the sound on it is screwy.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was in the Zoom now it didn't do that when I did the B conference, but when I was in the Zoom room with Dell and AOF directors, it really had a lot of feedback, and I had to get off and I had to get on my phone. So I didn't we said it was good. We had about 4 minutes between when we hooked up for showtime and went live, so I didn't feel like there was time to test the sound on it in this Zoom room.
Gotcha.
We just check it earlier next time and we check it out.
All right. And what about the next episode?
The next episode is actually Mary McCorkle, since she's going to be directing.
All right.
So she needs to do it on a different day, so it would be Monday. She
Okay.
said she could do it Thursday or Friday.
Thursday.
Thursday. So we'll do it
Please.
Thursday.
So not this Thursday, but next Thursday, or are we going to do it this Thursday?
No, I'll be at CFF.
Oh, that's right. You'll be there. You'll be in Orlando.
Right? So that's why this one it's kind of free, kind of loosey-goosey, kind of update on everything. And so she will put our heads together with the time, because I don't know if she can do 9:20 because of work and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Where's
she at? What time zone is she in?
She's in mine.
Okay.
She's right down the street.
Hey, that's pretty cool. Well, hopefully this time will work. If it doesn't work, we can do 7. We can do like 7 to 8, 7 to 8:15.
Okay.
Okay. So, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah, not my memo, but my Aunt Jan made homemade banana pudding tonight, and I called her because she loves her grandmother's pudding and green beans. And so we didn't have green beans, but we had pudding. So she was like, she goes, hold on, I'll be right over.
That's cool. Yeah, and honestly, like any of those time frames work. So if it's 9:30 on a Thursday or Friday, if it's 9:30, let's do Thursday. If she can do 7 or 6:30, then let's shoot for Thursday or Friday.
Okay, I'll give her those and see.
Okay.
But I am excited about ICFF.
Yeah.
Joshua goes, well, you can go there. I'm like, how am I going to pay for this? But you know how it goes.
Yep.
But I don't have any more updates.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in and checking in. we'll see everybody in a couple weeks, at least, I would say, with Mary McCullough. And for our next Recovery Unplugged episode.
Okay.
All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. We're going to watch the Old King Cole trailer. Is that going to be, they going to show that trailer at AOF? Are they going to talk about it at all?
You know, I'm not sure. I know they want to do something special with it. Like, you know, maybe for Wallet or Oscar consideration, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I know, but it's got distribution, so I don't know so I don't want to get into that because that's there, right?
Yeah.
I didn't take that. I don't want to let any cat out of the bag unintentionally. And you know, Missy said, "Don't tell anybody anything because you often say stuff without thinking."
And then also leading up to AOF, we're going to be doing the G1NBC Trailer Park, where we're going to be featuring trailers from the different festivals involved in AOF. So looking forward to having that come up in June as well. So, all right, everyone, well, stay tuned. Here's Old King Cole trailer, and we will see you on the next episode of Recovery Unplugged Live. Another shout out to Annabelle. Thank you for our new logo. All right, everyone, we will see ya.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Upside down and shaking all around. There seemed no end inside. I thought I was losing. I remember what you say. You've got a place for me. Protection.